What's happening, traders? I'm back again with this morning's outlook. Apologies, I did miss up yesterday's outlook just due to the fact that I was traveling. I'm currently in DXB, just working on a few things. So, as we always do, we're going to get straight into it, taking a look at the DXY and exactly what's been happening. Of course, I have called out two very, very strong winning trades with the likes of GJ and also gold coming in. Both trades, GJ did give out a total of around, I'd like to say, over 150 pips, and it is still rising. So we'll go through that for sure today. And with gold spitting well over 120 pips as well. So pretty decent pip count so far. As it is a new day, we're always going to start things by looking at the new daily candle that has been printing over the last couple of days. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. We pretty much just had an extension yesterday to the downside, which was something that we did expect to see happen. Now we can see here we had a pullback up into this daily imbalance here. Okay, there is a slight imbalance there. It's not a lot, but it's a very slight imbalance there. Okay, we took out Wednesday's high on Thursday and we extended down lower, and this is where we're currently trading. So because it is Friday, let's take a look at how this weekly candle is likely to close. And in all honesty, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if we close somewhere around here. Now, so far, next week, we may get a potential sweep of the low before we actually push up. Now, this is obviously understanding that we haven't closed out this week just yet. We just need to take our time with it and see what price must do for today. I do think the majority bulk of the weekly candles move is already complete and done. I don't think there will be any new surprises. Now, let's just discuss exactly what we saw happen just for your understanding and learning. So we have to play into this 1 hour imbalance. Remember, on Tuesday or Wednesday, I did mention that we may get a pullback up into this 1 hour candle and give a rejection to the downside or pull up into this imbalance. Now, we can see here that the imbalance wasn't respected, or price didn't even get to the imbalance. But what we did see is price hold this session, right? We rejected from the session. We came down, we created a new low. We had a news release spike to push price up. We took out Wednesday's high, okay, on Thursday afternoon. And off the back of that, we, of course, saw some bearish price action produced. Now, inside this area here, there's more than enough evidence for you to get into a trade. As you can see, we do have a change of market structure sitting inside right here, which should have given you enough evidence. If this area didn't give you enough evidence, then this pull down should have given you enough evidence to let you know that, cool, this is a potential reversal to take out the low. Now, interestingly enough, we haven't taken out yesterday's low, Thursday's low just yet. Okay, we didn't make a new lower low on Thursday. Potentially, we may get a pullback up into this 1 hour area to look out for this afternoon. We may get a pullback up into this area where we may potentially fail. Now, I kind of want to see what price does inside this range from this low to this high. If we do get into this 1 hour imbalance, I don't really want to see bullish price action. I want to see some bearish price action to push price lower. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that it's always going to be a dramatic move. It could just hold. So I realistically don't want to see too much of a bullish footprint inside of this 1 hour area. I want to see us kind of, go into the area, respect the area, and reject off of it. So that is the main premise for the rest of the day. Gold is pushing up higher. We are getting into areas where I am anticipating some shorting potential. Now, I don't believe that these shorts may be the long-standing shorts that we're looking for, but we are heading into an area where we can look for some shorts. So the buy for gold has been pretty decent so far. Now, looking at structure on the daily time frame, we are currently in a pullback. Now, from the daily, because we've now broken into bearish, we can pull up, make a lower high to then create a lower low. That is a potential. However, looking at things from the weekly area that we've rejected from, we may actually get prices pushing up higher. So let's just take our time with the picture and allow it to build as time progresses. So far, this is an area where we can take a short from. I'm looking at the price of, take a look at the low of this candle. It is 2355.12, okay? That's the area where I'll start to look for some shorts on gold. But for the time being, so far in New York session, or sorry, London session, we're most likely going to get a continuation to the upside. So next pair is, let's take a look at GU, okay, cable. Looking at things from the daily perspective, we did invalidate that imbalance that we were looking at previously. We're now inside of a daily area where we can get some shorts. So at least in this picture, gold and GU are currently in and around a similar direction. Now, do I think GU may push up higher? Yes, I do see GU taking out that daily candle area that I just spoke about and heading up into higher prices. And this is due to the fact that I do see the dollar continuing to drop at least for a little bit more, or for the rest of today at least. So next week, we can potentially anticipate some dollar strength, but we just need to wait and see if and when that happens. Last pair that I have for you guys is on GJ. So the GJ buy has been absolutely prolific, as you can see here. Price is still rallying, it's still very, very bullish. Price pushed up well over 400 pips from that entry we spoke about previously. Now, for the time being, GJ is in very high territory in terms of its price. Even when we look to the left, GJ has not been this high since 2015. So these are real unprecedented highs for GJ. So we'll have to come back to this and see if price wants to sell off or give us a potential pullback for another entry. Because we have taken out the weekly high, I will not be entertaining GJ for the rest of this week. Maybe potentially to next week, we can anticipate what price may do next. But other than that, that's all from your host, JD Trades. I'll see you guys in the next one. And I wish you guys the best trading this week. Stay blessed. Peace.